Thomas and Friends, making tracks to great destinations. Dear Christopher, here's your friend Thomas the Tank Engine. He wanted to come out of his station yacht and see the world. These stories tell you how he did it. I hope you will like them because you helped me to make them. Your loving Daddy. Today on the Island of Sodor, we meet Bill and Ben. Next, we'll see Bill and Ben get into trouble. But first, Bill and Ben lose their trucks. Bill and Ben are tank engine twins. Each has 4 wheels, a tiny chimney and a dome, and a small squat cab. Their freight cars are filled with china clay. It is needed for pottery, paper, paint, and many other things. The twins are now kept busy, pulling the cars for engines on the main line and for ships in the harbor. One morning, they arranged some cars and went away for some more. They returned to find them all gone. The twins were most surprised. Their drivers examined a patch of oil. "That's diesel," they said. "It's a waddle?" asked Bill. "A Diseasel, I think," replied Ben. "There's a notice about them in our shed." "Oh yeah. Cough and sneezels spread diseasels. You had a cough in your smoke box yesterday. It's your fault the Diseasel came." "It isn't. It is." Stop arguing, you two, laughed their drivers. "Let's go and rescue our freight cars." Bill and Ben were horrified. But the Diseasel will magic us away, like the freight cars." "He won't magic us," replied their drivers. "We're more likely to magic him. Listen, he doesn't know you're twins, so we'll take away your names and numbers, and then this is what we'll do." "Wait, they didn't explain anything." Whatever, Bill, let's go." Puffing hard, the twins set off on their journey to find the Diesel. They were looking forward to playing tricks on him. Creeping into the yard, they found the Diesel on a siding with the missing cars. Ben hid behind, but Bill went boldly alongside. The Diesel looked up. "Do you mind?" "Yes," said Bill. "I do. I want my cars back." "These are mine," said the Diesel. "Go away." Bill pretended not to be frightened. "You're a big bully," he whimpered. "You'll be sorry." He ran back and hid behind the cars on the other side. Ben now came forward. "I'm glad you never appeared after season 5. CGI Thomas is way better than classic Thomas. Getting rid of Edward with Theo was a good idea. Thomas and the Magic Railroad is the worst movie. The current merchandise by Mattel is great. All Engines Go was a great idea." "Stop! You're making me agree with Sodor Productions." The 2 engines gazed at him. Wait, are there 2 of you?" Yes, we're twins." "I might have known it." Just then, Edward bustled up. "Bill and Ben, why are you playing here?" "We're not playing," protested Bill. "We're rescuing our cars," squeaked Ben. "Even you don't take our cars without asking, but this Diseasel did." "There's no cause to be rude," said Edward severely. This engine is a Metropolitan Vickers Diesel Electric Type 2. The twins were most impressed. We're sorry, mister. Never mind, the Diesel smiled. Call me Boko. I'm sorry I didn't understand about the cars. That's all right then, said Edward. Now, off you go, Bill and Ben. Fetch Boko's cars, then take this lot. You know there is no real harm in them, he said to Boko, but they're maddening at times. Boko chuckled. Maddening, he said, is the word. Oh yeah, you should have never been replaced by Nia. I agree. Work on the Sodor Railway is fun. Sometimes it is difficult, but the engines always know what to do. In winter, when it's cold, the tracks become icy. That makes them very slippery. The engines have to be careful when they come to a junction. Thomas knows what to do. He changes tracks slowly. When Gordon has a lot of heavy coaches, he has to be very careful coming down Gordon's hill. And when he sees Bertie the bus at the crossing, Gordon has to stop. Gordon knows what to do. He applies his brakes gently so that his passengers aren't bumped about. When Percy pulls the mail train, it can sometimes get very foggy, but Percy knows what to do. He asks his driver to light his lamp so that he can see the tracks ahead and deliver the mail on time. Working on the Sodor Railway isn't always easy, but it's no problem for Thomas, Gordon, and Percy, because they all know what to do. Bill and Ben are the most mischievous engines working on Sir Topham Hatt's railway. They're kept busy, pushing and pulling trucks up and down the line that runs from the China Clay Works to the harbor yard. They like to have fun together and often play tricks on the workmen. But sometimes their teasing ways get them in trouble. One morning, Sir Topham Hatt came to see them. Important goods have arrived in the big yard. Bill and Ben, I need you to help the other engines. Oh yes, sir. Of course, sir, replied the twins. They set off happily on their important mission. Boko was resting in the yard when suddenly he heard a pair of familiar whistles. Sighed Boko. Here comes trouble. Sir Topham Hatt told us you were tired, teased Bill. He's asked us to take all your trucks for you. You two never stop, do you? Chuckled Boko. But I'm wise to your pranks, and we do need help here. The twins were soon busy, pushing and pulling the heavy trucks into place. At last, the day's work was done. The twins now became excited. They were gonna use the turntable for the first time. Bill went first. This is fun, he shrieked to Ben. He didn't want to move off at all. The foreman stopped the turntable. Please make way for the other engines, he ordered. Bill did so. But the foreman had accidentally stopped the turntable in the wrong place. Bill was on the wrong track, and there was Ben puffing directly towards him. The engines came to a grinding halt. They gazed grimly at each other. I was here first, said Bill. But you're in my way, protested Ben. You'll have to back up again. I won't. You will. I won't. Sir Topham Hatt came to stop the noise. If you don't behave yourselves, I shall not allow you to come here again. Next day, Ben was still grumpy.
That Bill! Imagine getting in my way on the turntable. He's a really silly engine.
The way I hear it, sighed Boko, it sounded like you were both to blame.
Huh! You must have heard it all wrong!
The twins grumbled about each other all day. Even kind Edward lost patience. All this grumbling spreads a bad atmosphere in the yard. Yes, you're quite right. And that's why I've come up with a plan. Boko whispered his plan to Edward. Then his driver told Sir Topham Hatt. I'll start making arrangements right away. The next morning, he called Bill and Ben into the yard. Boko is taking a very special train to the harbor this evening. His regular heavy goods train is waiting on a siding. You can pull it together.
What?
Protested Bill and Ben, who were still not talking to each other. Good. I know I can rely on you two.
I'll take the train myself,
huffed Ben.
Go right ahead,
said Bill. Ben was coupled up to the train of trucks, but they were too heavy for him to move alone.
Go on,
teased Bill.
I can't,
said Ben. Then suddenly, both twins laughed.
I don't think we'll be taking turns this time, Ben, said Bill. I think we should pull together.
Ben was delighted. It was good to be helping each other. Best of all, it was good to be friends again. Life is full of surprises, full of ups and downs. And so, to have a silver lining, first there must be clouds. Bill and Ben the twins work together all day long. They sometimes disagree how things are done. They get down in the dumps if things they do don't work out just as planned. But if at first you don't succeed, then understand. There's no sense in worrying if things start going wrong. Obstacles can all be overcome. But even Bill and Ben both agree that in the end, if you never lose hope, you're sure to cope and carry on. Every cloud is silver lined, even when it rains. So don't get too downhearted, as things are bound to change. All you gotta do is wear a smile and you will find your sun will shine. So if you've got a job to do, make sure you do it well. Arguing will get you nowhere fast. When Bill says push, Ben says pull, they always get it wrong. But never lose hope, you're sure to cope and carry on. Every cloud is silver lined, even when it rains. So don't get too downhearted, as things are bound to change. All you gotta do is wear a smile and you will find your sun will shine. Everybody makes mistakes, your mom made all the time. You should never lose sight of your goal. Just like Bill and Ben, things will work out in the end. If you never lose hope, you're sure to cope and carry on. When you're feeling down, it doesn't help to wear a frown. If you never lose hope, you're sure to cope, then you can carry on. Every cloud is silver lined to help you on your way. As long as there's hope, it'll help you cope. You must never lose hope, it'll help you along the way.